Getting male criminals out of women's prisons just got harder. A landmark federal trial in Tallahassee, Florida, challenging the Biden administration's transgender prison policy. Inmate Rhonda Fleming argued that being forced to share facilities with male inmates who identify as transgender violates her constitutional right to bodily privacy.
All 29 federal female prisons in the United States allow male criminals who identify as women to be incarcerated. This practice began back in the early 2010s under the Obama-Biden administration, and the DOJ even released a transgender offender manual in 2012. Wow, great use of time and money.
Rhonda Fleming's case flipped the script on the last few years, where more and more trans inmates were suing prison systems in the United States to access hormones and surgery.
And joining us now, Rhonda Fleming's attorney, Jeffrey Bristol. Jeffrey, we just had an updated ruling about an hour ago. Can you update us on that?
Yeah, that's right. It was a little unusual. The judge ruled from the bench, and it was a big surprise. We lost. Miss Fleming is looking at her appellate options now. But it's pretty egregious, and we're hoping that we're going to get some relief eventually.
What was the judge's reasoning on issuing this ruling straight from the bench? Now, and explain what a victory would have meant for the prison system, because it would not have led to kind of a nationwide injunction, correct?
No, that's absolutely right. So, and that was what was a little frustrating for all of us, because we were hoping for, we pitched this case in a very reasonable way. The judge is known for his for ruling in ways that, let's say, conservative causes dislike. And so we approached this case in a very reasonable way. We approached it with kind of a, you might say, an olive branch. So the BOP, the Bureau of Prisons, has a set of regulations called the Transgender Offender Manual that outlines the rights that transgender inmates get. And basically, we were just asking for female inmates to have the same set of rights that transgender inmates get. That I think is not an unreasonable proposition. But unfortunately, it seems the judge disagreed with that. So that's ultimately where we're going to look for. Why he ruled from the bench, I am not sure. Like I said, it's an unusual choice, so I don't want to speculate on exactly what his reasons for that were. So unfortunately, your guess is as good as mine.
I know this is fresh, Jeffrey, but are you thinking about next steps and what can be done? And is this something Bureau of Prisons, they're at the federal level handing down these rulings to the states?
Well, so in a way, there's actually two separate prison systems, or where there's really, I don't know, maybe 53 or 54 separate prison systems. There's the federal prison system for individuals that commit federal crimes, and then there's all the respective state prison systems. So this case was really about federal crimes. So, for example, the individuals who were, many of them wrongfully convicted for January 6th, and many of these other episodes would be in the federal system. The people that you might think of as kind of regular offenders, shoplifters, that kind of thing, would be in the local systems. And so what this would really do, if just done, would have applied to the federal system. And so, kind of what we're hoping for ultimately, Rhonda still has her appellate options, and we're going to be pursuing those. However, honestly, this is weird for a lawyer to say. Usually, if we lose, we want to go to an appeal, and we don't want what's called mootness, meaning that there's no way to press the case forward. But in this case, we're really hoping that the Trump administration gives us no reason to go forward by changing the policy itself. We fought hard at this trial level, so we were hoping to win, myself and my co-counsel Diego Pastana, who was integral in this fight. But ultimately, that would be the best solution: is that Trump just eliminates the policy, and Rhonda doesn't have to bother fighting anymore.
But just to be clear, Jeffrey, and Rhonda has been forced to expose her naked body in front of biological men, and she doesn't have any say in being exposed to male genitalia in front of her. But just to be clear, women in prison don't have the same rights as transgender people, period. Real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely right, Dagan. I think you've hit the nail on the head, and that was our argument before the judge. That ultimately there's a transgender offender manual, but in their words, there's cisgender, cisgender, and there's no cisgender offender manual. The transgender offender manual doesn't consider the rights of people. And you use the term biological men. I totally understand why you did that, but honestly, I just call them men. And I think that's really the case. Ultimately, this ruling means that men can take showers in front of women in federal prisons.
And if that's all that happens, that's a blessing for the women who are forced to deal with this. Jeffrey Bristol, thank you so much. Great to see you.